All right, so what's gonna go good with this fresh fish that we're gonna try and make up Thai style in a soup? It's gonna be fresh herbs and vegetables, and where are we gonna get those? We're gonna get them right out of the Raptor garden here. Let's take a look and see if we can find some onion and cilantro. Okay, well, cilantro is easy. We're just gonna take the cilantro right from here. Good. We'll take top part of this right off. Perfect. And this recipe calls for a small onion. We've got our cilantro. Here, interspaced with the beets, I have some small onions. I think these are red ones, so let's see if we... Yeah, that'll be perfect. Look at that thing. Whoa! Yeah, we're gonna clean that up, put that fresh red onion in our soup. We got some sugar snap peas that we pulled off the vine. So let's go in and take care of these ingredients right now. Here are our non-fish ingredients that we're going to put into this Thai fish soup. You know, it doesn't sound very appetizing, Thai fish soup. I can't think of a better name for it though, or a fancier name. So anyway, here they are. So we've got some limes, we've got some garlic from our garden, fresh snow peas from our garden, ginger, we bought that at the store, salt and pepper, of course. You saw I just picked the red onion, I just picked the cilantro, chicken broth, coconut milk, you could use vegetable broth too. The red curry paste, the delicious extra virgin olive oil, and Bragg's is especially fantastic. And the red boat fish sauce, that's the kind I use. Little word of warning, never taste fish sauce without it being in with the rest of the ingredients because it's pretty gross, plain. But it does a magic transformation, I think, once it's in a recipe. And now I'll show you the fresh and beautiful fish fillets we got from the Chesapeake Bay. And here are our fresh rockfish striped bass fillets. I'm gonna say Mate Bill did an excellent job cleaning these. I just basically give them a quick rinse and patted them dry. And I'm gonna cut them up now in chunks because that's the way you prepare this particular Thai fish soup. Let's get that done next. Okay, now you can see I'm cutting this fish up into chunks, nice sized chunks, a couple inches long, because if you cut it too small, it just kind of disintegrates in the soup. Another thing I do, not everybody does, but I do it, if your fish is gonna collect toxins, you know, that you hear about in fish and blah, 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 it's gonna happen right here in this fatty area, this dark fatty area. So what I do is, look, I already trimmed it. I just trim that off, and then once most of that's gone, I'll just take that and discard it. I know some people eat it, I don't like it, and so that's that. I'll cut this up into some nice slices, and we'll be ready to start our fish soup. Very good, very good. Okay, all cut up. So now basically this is one fish, 2 fillets, one off each side, and we're gonna serve 4 people with that. Okay, so we put our chicken stock and our coconut milk into the pot here. Nice, beautiful steel pot, perfect for cooking this kind of stuff. And we're gonna just go ahead and whisk it up real good. Then we're gonna chop up all the other ingredients and start putting them in. I doubled the recipe that I found because it would have only served 7.5 ounces to each person, and heck, that's not enough. So when in doubt, double it up. We'll do that next. Chopping up our fresh purple red onion and garlic from the garden. You happen to pick out a bulb of Tibetan purple garlic, so that's going to go really well with this, I think. All right, I'm going to go ahead and put that in and let that simmer and flavor that coconut milk, chicken broth. Let's put it in. In it goes. Whisk it in there. Ooh, when that renders down, it's going to be so flavorful. Wow. I used a little device to help me chop up the ginger after I peeled it because, frankly, ginger's kind of a tough thing to chop through, and I just didn't feel like dealing with it, so I used my handy dandy device. So we're going to go ahead and put that ginger in there. Get the rest in. We'll stir that in. Oh man. Here comes the red curry paste. We're gonna go ahead and put that in. Go easy on this. This is to taste. The hotter you like it, the more you can put in. This recipe is calling for 1 tablespoon doubled, that's 2 tablespoons. So 1 and 2. Notice I'm shushing this around. Oh, look at how it added that beautiful red hue to the coconut milk. And now we've got some yellows in there. We've got some reds. Oh, yeah. And our next ingredient is the fish sauce. So here we go. Put that in. Stirring each time, the broth is warming up, the aroma's starting to get out here into the kitchen. Now we're going to use this handy dandy device and put in the juice of 1 lime. Watch how I do this. I put the lime in this way, not the other way. Put it in like this. Squeeze. And that's good. Take that out. Put the other half in. Squeeze. Oh my gosh. Oh, that citrus flavor of the limes. That really does it for me, I'm telling you. You can put lemon and lime on just about anything for me. Let me just stir this up real quick. Okay, see we're starting to reach a boiling point, so I'm going to turn the heat down a little bit. I don't want to overdo it yet. Oh, it's creamy. It looks fabulous. Okay. Because we have them in our garden, I'm going to put a handful of sugar peas in there because they'll add a little sugary flavor, a little vegetable hue, and certainly some wonderful nutrition. Cooking is kind of like playing jazz music. If you feel comfortable, you can go ahead and improvise. Matter of fact, as I thought about this, if I would have thought about it earlier, I would have got some shrimp and thrown some shrimp in with this as well, because that's not an uncommon ingredient in Asian soups like this, or Thai food with the coconut and the fish and so forth. Here's another option. The recipe calls for cilantro, and you know, we harvested some fresh from our garden. Isn't that gorgeous? You should smell the aroma of it too. It's got a lot of essential oils in there. A garnish means you put it on top as you're serving the soup, but I'm gonna throw some in there too because you know it's gonna add a wonderful flavor to what's going on there with that broth. And then we'll put some on top, and I'll also serve some fresh lime juice at the table too in case somebody wants to put more lime juice in theirs. Now at this point, it's a good idea to taste your soup broth, you know, your base, because it's a very personal thing. If you want more salt or more pepper, or you try to figure out what your guests want. In this case, it's my wife and my daughter and one of my granddaughters, and they don't want things too spicy, so I didn't really crush it with the pepper paste. But I think I have a good base here, so we're gonna give it a taste right now. Oh, it doesn't need anything else. It's really good as it is. You taste that milky goodness of the coconut milk and the savoriness of the chicken broth and the herbs and seasonings, the salt and pepper, and the freshness of the cilantro and lime juice. Wow. Let's put the fish in and finish up. Won't take long now. All right, so here we go. Second last movement in the little drama. That's our cooking adventure here with our fresh rockfish from the Chesapeake Bay. It's always great to have a good captain and a good mate. Put you on the fish and just get everything right. I didn't bring home any of the catfish because I didn't catch any, but I brought this rockfish home. You can see that I've got this at a very low simmer here because I don't want to burn up the coconut milk or scorch it or sear it. Perfect. Then I'll turn it up a little bit and I'm going to stir very gently. Now you could use cod, you could use halibut, you could use almost any white fish. I'm going to consider this striper sort of a white fish. It's sort of in between maybe a little bit, but it'll be good. And so let's just put it in there. Now you notice I have, like I said, these bigger pieces. That's because if you put it in little pieces, it would pretty much disintegrate. And by the time you served it, I mean, it just wouldn't look appealing. It's much better if you have a bowl and you have a nice piece of fish sticking out of it. So let's put that in there. Look at the beautiful color of that broth. Wow. So I'll let this simmer a couple minutes till I know the fish is done. How can you tell when the fish is done? Well, if you've never done it before, usually when fish is like sort of white and flaky, it's done. That's how you can tell. And so you just keep your eye on it. You don't want to overcook it because again, it'll just disintegrate into nothing. So we'll keep our eye on this for a couple minutes and soon we'll be ready to serve. And here's what our concoction looks like, served up fresh on the table with a fresh garden salad also from the garden. I know I like my things a little spicier than the others, so I'm gonna add some of this handy dandy mother-in-law's Korean chili flakes to it. Put a little bit of that into it and then we'll give it a taste test. So we've added a little chili flakes because I like a little bit of heat. Like I said, it's like playing jazz music. You do your own thing and you improvise and you get it to where you like it and get your own vibe going. Got some fresh lime in there, some fresh cilantro sprinkled on top. Got this delicious rockfish and the Thai broth. Let's see how it tastes. I'm not gonna lie to you, it's fantastic, really. If you're looking for a different way to serve your rockfish, or any fish for that matter that's considered sort of a white fish or a white-ish fish, try this recipe. Wow. I want to thank Elton Butch Sherman for inviting me along on this rockfish trip, and big kudos to Captain Chucky and mate Bill. They run a really great ship. They made sure they put us on fish and we had a great time fishing with them. Doesn't get any better than this. Thanks for watching.